Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Local to Global 1987. We're back booking some GCW, and let's get into it. So I already set up most of the stuff. We already have our area set up. Let's go to the Great Lakes. I think we'll do 2 shows in the Great Lakes and or 1 show in the Great Lakes and 2 in the Tri-State this month. Just try to get a profit. So let's get started. So first things first. Cactus Jack and his next challenger, Lance Storm. Alright, make that 5 minutes. Actually, I'll put Storm. 7 minutes. Let's have our main event. Let's book our main event real quick. Actually, I need to borrow the Alliance title, not the development. Owen Hart. Can I change that Owen Hart picture? I want a picture like more from this time. What year are we? 91? So this picture or this picture? Anything similar to that? Let's just go with the 91 picture. So our main event is going to be Owen Hart taking on Shawn Michaels, who just lost. They have negative chemistry. We're still doing it, but you know what? It's fine. Shouldn't be a big problem. And Shawn Michaels is going to win this. It's going to be tainted, but Shawn Michaels is going to be the new WWE World Champion. He just lost the world title to Brian Pillman. So, let's have another match. We're going to have our next match in the Summer Series tournament, which is going to be Dustin Rhodes and Scott Steiner. Summer Series started at Defiance with Mean Mark Callis beating Owen Hart. So in this match, we're going to have Scott Steiner advance in the tournament. Let's have a tag team match. On this card, we're going to have the Eliminators. They're going to take on... Let's do Eliminators, Harlem Heat. Have we done that before? We have. Let's do it. Now let's do a triple threat tag match. We're going to do Eliminators, we're going to do Harlem Heat, and we're going to do Public Enemy. And this will be a #1 contender for the Tag Team Championships. Make that 13 minutes, that's fine. And we're going to put Perry Saturn over. The Eliminators are going to challenge the Road Warriors. And then we also need a promo from Shawn Michaels to end the show. Make that 6 minutes. And now let's fill in some matches, because that's all of our storylines. So let's... DDP is going to take on... DDP is going to take on... Who do I want DDP to take on? We can do a face versus face. Let's do DDP Mike Awesome. And obviously DDP goes over. Let's put another singles match. We're going to have... let's do Too Cold Scorpio against... Oh yeah, Raven's back. Forgot about that. I gotta change his gimmick. And let's change Johnny Polo's gimmick back to Raven. Alright. What's his finisher? Is it the okay, it's gotta be the even flow. Alright. And let's have a Raven promo. Make that 5 minutes. And let's start the show. Actually, let's put that after that. There we go. So starting us off, we got Cactus Jack cutting a promo about retaining the Intercontinental Championship against Bam Bam Bigelow at Defiance. And he says that nobody is worthy of challenging Cactus Jack. And out comes Lance Storm, the undefeated Lance Storm. He stares right into the eyes of Cactus Jack and then turns his gaze to the Intercontinental Championship, points at it, and then walks to the back. I did alright, 76. Decent Wrestling Little Heat, DDP defeated Mike Awesome in 12:06 by pinfall with a Diamond Cutter. DDP with a 52, Mike Awesome with a 63. 61. Then number one contenders tag team 3-way. And Decent Wrestling Little Heat, the Eliminators defeated Harlem Heat and Public Enemy in 13 minutes. Public Enemy was eliminated first, and then Harlem Heat. Stevie Ray with a 49, Booker T with a 50, Perry Saturn 51, John Coronas 45, Johnny Grunge with a 45, Rocco Rock with a 42. Booker and Stevie Ray both improving in performance and technical, respectively. Decent Wrestling Little Heat, Raven defeated Too Cold Scorpio in 13 minutes by pinfall with an even flow DDT. Too Cold with a 62, Raven with a 54, Too Cold improving in performance, a 67. Then Raven grabs a mic and he says, "Destruction is coming to GCW." Quote the Raven. And that's it. That's all he says. And then, the Summer Series, match number 2. Superb Wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Steiner defeated Dustin in 14:43 by pinfall with a Frankensteiner. Dustin with a 68, Scott Steiner with an 83. Dustin improving in technical skill, an 84, and Scott Steiner advances in the Summer Series tournament. Our main event, I knew they weren't going to click, but that's fine. Great wrestling, decent reaction. Shawn Michaels defeats Owen Hart in 17 minutes by pinfall with a handful of tights. Shawn wins the WWA World Heavyweight Championship. No build-up, just out of nowhere. Shock win. Owen with a 59, Shawn Michaels with 74. Michaels improving in performance, a 78. And after that, Shawn Michaels holding the new, not the new, but as the new world champion, he says, "Brian Pillman, I demand my rematch at Summer Showdown." And that's it. That's all he says. An 80. No specific comments. That's not good. That means we didn't grow in popularity. Pretty weak main event, I guess, but let's do Owen, and let's do Dustin. Alright. Did alright. Also, I gotta mention that this is the final video that I'm gonna upload under the Alex Redblitz name. Whatever day this comes out on, the next day after this, so tomorrow, the channel will do the rebrand, and we will be known as WrestlingFSE. So, yeah. WWF Raw actually outshone us this week. Yeah. And what did Nitro do? What did Nitro do? There you go. Alright. That's fine. Next show is going to be in the Tri-State anyway, so. Alright, that was it for the first show of this episode. Let's sim up to the second show. Second show of today's episode. Let's set our broadcaster, and let's get into it. So we're going to go back to the Tri-State, and let's start booking. So our main event tonight will be, I think, the next match in the Summer Series. Stunning Steve Austin will take on Taz. Also part of the Summer Series, as I mentioned. We're going to have Stunning Steve Austin go over. We're going to have a singles match. We're going to have Razor Ramon. He's going to take on Lance Storm. And Cactus Jack will join the commentary booth for this matchup, and Lance Storm will come out on top. After that, we're going to have Cactus Jack and Lance Storm. We're going to have Cactus Jack on Menace and Lance Storm on Selling. We got 5 minutes. We're going to have a tag team match. We're going to have the Eliminators. They're going to take on, let's do Public Enemy, I guess. And we're going to have Perry Saturn go over in this matchup. What else did I have to do? Oh, yeah. Brian Pillman, the new world champion. He's going to acknowledge Shawn Michaels, challenging him for the belt. Make that 5 minutes. Put that there, actually. Did I have to do anything else? I don't think so. So, let's start booking some other matches that we can put on this card. We're going to have a triple threat. We're going to have Jerry Lynn, Psychosis, and let's do Vinny Vegas. With Jerry Lynn coming out on top. We're going to have a singles match. We're going to have, let's do Al Snow against Savio Vega. We're going to make it 8 minutes, and we're going to put Al Snow over. We're going to have Raven. We're going to have Gene Okerlund trying to interview Raven. And we're going to have another tag match on this card. We're going to try to build up our tag teams just a little bit more. We're going to have Harlem Heat take on the Dynamic Dudes. 9 minutes, and we're going to put the Dynamic Dudes over. And that's it. Let's run the show. I think I did everything. Is this one my storytelling match? Do I not need a storytelling match? I guess not. Alright, let's open our show. So, starting us off, we got good wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Dynamic Dudes defeated Harlem Heat in 9 minutes when Shane Douglas defeated Stevie Ray by pinfall with a belly-to-belly suplex. Stevie Ray with a 49, Booker with a 51, Johnny Ace with a 71, Shane Douglas with a 70. Johnny improving in technical skill. 72. Then Decent Wrestling Little Heat Al Snow defeated Savio Vega in 7:51 by pinfall with a snowplow. Al Snow with a 40, Savio with a 52, a 53. And then we're backstage. Raven is just lurking around. And Gene Okerlund tries to get an interview out of Raven. He says, Raven, what are you planning to do? What is that? What exactly do you mean by bringing destruction to GCW? And Raven says, Mr. Gene, all will be revealed in due time. And that's it. That's the whole thing. Decent match. Jerry Lynn defeated Psychosis and Vinny Vegas in 10:01 when Jerry Lynn defeated Psychosis by pinfall. Jerry Lynn carried the match. Lynn with a 64, Psychosis with a 47, Vinny Vegas with a 42. No improvement, a 63. And then decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. Eliminators defeated Public Enemy in 10:36 when Perry Saturn defeated Rocco Rock by pinfall with a total elimination. We're going to say he didn't use the total elimination. You know what? You want to know what they used? They used the Doomsday device, sending a message to the tag team champions, the Road Warriors. Johnny Grunge 45, Rocco Rock 37, Saturn 61, Johnny Grunge with a 56. They're really getting up there. A 60. And then we're backstage with the GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Pillman, and he says, Shawn Michaels trying to challenge me. Well, you want to know what, Shawn? I agree. I agree to face you, and I will defend my World Championship at Summer Showdown under one condition. That you put the WWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line, and we have a champion versus champion match. Superb working without a script. 89. Superb wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Storm defeated Razor Ramon in 15:11 by submission with a Canadian Maple Leaf. They have great chemistry. Good. Razor Ramon is 74. Lance Storm 87. Hell yeah. 82. And then Cactus Jack runs into the ring, hits the pile driver on Lance Storm, and holds the Intercontinental Championship high in the sky. An 89. Then our main event, not too good, but you know what? It's fine. Austin defeated Taz in 17:17 by pinfall with a stunner. Austin 93, Taz 55, Aiden 81. No comments. It's not going too well. We're not improving in popularity. Is the wrestling industry like that bad? Is it really bad right now? Is that why we're not getting popularity? Yeah, it's at 22. So we're not going to get popularity for at least until it... I think it's 25. It's after 25 where you don't gain popularity anymore in terms of wrestling industry. So, and it's still falling, so we're not going to gain popularity for at least a couple months. So probably until Revolution, we're not going to gain popularity. That sucks. Alright, whatever. What can you do? Since I'm not gaining popularity, I might as well just host all my shows in the tri-state and gain as much money as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to host all my shows in the tri-state. Alright, well that was the second show. Let's sim up to the final show of today's episode, Global Championship Wrestling 106. Alright, let's run this show. So we're going to have a broadcaster, and let's set our show in the tri-states because we're not gaining popularity, so we might as well just go to the tri-state. So we're going to have an angle. We're going to have Shawn Michaels. Put him on entertainment. Make that 6 minutes. We're going to have the final first round match of the Summer Series tournament with Chris Benoit taking on Chris Candido. Tri-State Championship not on the line, because I did say that none of the titles would be on the line during this tournament. We're going to have a Cactus Jack backstage promo. Make that 6 minutes. We're going to have a tag team match. We're going to have the Legion of Doom. Just kidding. I mean the Road Warriors. They're going to take on... Let's do Can-Am Express. Make that 14 minutes. And we'll put the tag belts on the line. Make the Road Warriors go over. After that, we're going to have an angle. We're going to have a Road Warrior Hawk, Road Warrior Animal. We're going to have Perry Saturn and John Cronus. I'm going to put everybody on Menace. Road Warriors celebrate. Eliminators attack. And I think that's all we needed for this show. So now we can just start filling in some random stuff. So our main event, we're going to have Bam Bam Bigelow. And he's going to take on... Who do I want in our main event? Let's do a Fatal 4-Way. Let's do a Fatal 4-Way. That's what I want to see. I want to see Bam Bam Bigelow. I want to see Mark Marrow. I want to see Dustin Rhodes and Jeff Jarrett. Now that's a main event. Now who do we put over? J-E-F-F, J-A-R-R, E-T-T. That's who we're putting over. Bam Bam Bigelow extremely unhappy. Okay, we'll keep you strong. Okay, we'll protect you as well. That's the main event. We're going to have another singles match. We're going to have Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio is going to take on... Let's say Raven. Never mind, let's not say Raven. But I still want Raven on this card, so we're going to do Raven Sting. Now that's a match right there. And surprisingly, Raven gets the victory. And of course, we're going to keep Sting strong because he just won't stop crying if we don't. I'm going to have Rob Van Dam in a match against Dean Malenko. Let's do that. What was the Battle Royal that Dean Malenko won? Did I forget to give him a world title match or something? Did I forget to give Dean Malenko a world title match? Was it at Defiance that I forgot? Dean Malenko won a Battle Royal. What did I say for that? Was it he gets a tri-state title opportunity? I do not remember. I'll check it, and if I forgot something, I'll put it in the next episode or something. I'll figure something out. Put that there. And let's run it. So starting us off, we got Shawn Michaels. He comes out and he says, Brian Pillman, thank you. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to absolutely kick your ass at Summer Showdown and take back my world championship. And I agree, I will put up my world championship on the line as well for a champion versus champion match. However, I want our match to be a ladder match. Shawn Michaels was very poor, but he still got 100, so I don't know what you're talking about, game. Starting us off, great wrestling, decent reaction. Malenko defeated RVD in 1341 by submission with a Texas Cloverleaf after blatantly cheating. RVD 69, Dean Malenko 73, and 80. After that, Dean Malenko, the ever so great promo he is, grabs the mic and he says, I don't appreciate the office for getting what they gave me the opportunity for. I don't appreciate Jesse Ventura for getting the title match that I'm supposed to get, or Alex. And I demand respect, and I demand my opportunity. And that's it. So I'm sorry I forgot what I was supposed to do with Dean Malenko, but great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Benoit defeated Candido in 1437 by pinfall with a Dragon Suplex. Benoit 74, Candido 57. Benoit improving in performance, a 77. Chris Benoit advances in the Summer Showdown. Summer Showdown now. Summer Series Tournament. So our finalists, the men that are advancing to the semifinals will be Mean Mark Callis taking on Scott Steiner, and the other one will be Steve Austin against Chris Benoit. Cactus Jack backstage promo, he says, Lance Storm is worthless. He is undeserving of this Intercontinental Championship opportunity, but it doesn't matter, because I will kick his ass and I will retain my championship. Decent tag match, great wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Road Warriors defeated Can-Am Express in, I'm pretty sure it's Can-Am Express, but I don't remember. 1404, Animal defeated Doug Furnace with the Doomsday device. And they make defense number 1 of the tag belts. Hawk and Animal 94-91 respectively. Doug Furnace 47, Philifon 36, Hawk improving in technical skill. After that, here comes the Eliminators, the number 1 contenders to the tag belts, and they attack the Road Warriors. But the Road Warriors fight back, and they have a huge brawl to the outside and all the way up the ramp. 83. Superb Wrestling Good Heat, Raven defeated Sting in 15-9 by pinfall with an even flow DDT. Sting 81, Raven 64. 79, they have great chemistry. Good chemistry. Main event, Superb Wrestling Great Heat, Jarrett defeated Mark Mero, Dustin Rhodes, and Bam Bam Bigelow in 15-28 when Jarrett defeated Bam Bam by pinfall while using the ropes for leverage. Bam Bam 80, Mark Mero 67, Dustin 84, Jeff Jarrett 68, Mark Mero improving in Rumble skill in 82. 84, we're going to tell Bam Bam, we're going to tell Dustin, and we're going to tell probably Dean Malenko. Sorry, I forgot what you're supposed to do. Alright, well that's all our shows for today's episode. Stan Anson is joining the WWF. That is amazing. Alright. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of GCW. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm changing the channel name, rebranding completely to WrestlingFSE. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye.